and welcome to the latest edition of the Lisburn Distillery TV Match Highlight Show.
It's Intermediate Cup quarter-final time on this week's show, with our featured game seeing Lisburn Distillery travel to near neighbours Queen's University in the quarter-finals of the competition.
Due to a technical issue with a corrupt memory card on the day, we unfortunately have to pick up the game with the Whites already trailing by 1-0.
Here's the highlights. So, Colin, disappointment then for the team on Saturday?
Yeah, strange sort of game. First half, it really was a game of two halves. The first half we were pretty average, to be honest, at best. We conceded a couple of bad goals, and once you give yourself a 2-goal mountain, it's very, very hard to come back from it. Second half, different team altogether, pressed hard, created loads and loads of chances, and to be honest, could easily have got a draw at the end of it, but just in the end we just ran out of steam and they took the third goal.
Yeah, of course, and then Johnny McCall got man of the match.
Yeah, Johnny worked his socks off all day. It's unusual for a player who's on the losing team to actually win man of the match. I know one or two of the Queen's players were complaining a bit about it, but I thought he played very well on the day. He certainly worked himself as his into the ground, so fair play to Johnny and well done on winning it.
Yeah, and after the game then on Saturday, our very own Lydia Campbell caught up with Mikey Withers, and here's what he had to say.
Mikey, commiserations today, but it's a good day for you personally, though. You've made your debut for the club. What are the thoughts in the dressing room after that one?
It's very disappointing, to be honest. I don't think the scoreline reflected our performance. Well, first half I thought we weren't at it, but the second half we came out, we shown good character, good fight, and I thought we were going to nick it, even pushed it into extra time. But the boys were all disappointed themselves, but we're on it next week.
It definitely seemed to be, as they say, a game of two halves. So the first half just seemed to be, as you say, just weren't at it. Second half was much better, but there was just so many chances. With the luck just not with us today.
We gave ourselves a mountain to climb. First half 2-0 down. It's hard to come back from that, but once we got the first one, I did think we were going to nick another one here come the end here, scoring myself. We had plenty of chances, so just don't think luck was really on our side today.
You hit the bar as well. I think we all thought that was it, but it's just the way it works sometimes. But that's the end of sort of that campaign of silverware. But now we can concentrate in the league. What are the ambitions of the club at this stage?
Well, still ideally promotion. I know we're 10-11 points off top if Dundee have a game in hand if they take that, but we've still to play Dundee twice and 13 league games left over, so it's still there. If we win our next couple of games, we're right back in it. If we win them 2 games against Dundee, who knows? And the games are coming thick and fast as well. We've quite a few midweek ones. Is that going to play into our hands and get a wee bit of momentum running? I don't think it's going to help us, but I think the boys will be fit enough and ready enough. We're all going to mentally prepare for the 2-3 weeks a game, or 2-3 matches a week, but we'll see how it goes. Well, unlucky today, as we say, but roll on next week. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Next up for Lisburn Distillery, it's a return to league action as we host bottom side Newington here at New Grosvenor this Saturday. Surely 3 points for us is in this one, Colin?
Well, I know Newington's bottom and all that sort of idea, and people will look at it and think, yeah, the Whites should win that, but my experience, to be honest, sides who are down towards the foot of the table will come out and will scrap for every single ball that's available, and will fight like lions, to be honest. So it's going to be a very, very tough game. We need to get another win under our belt to get our league campaign back on the track. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Yeah.
That game against Newington takes place this Saturday. That's Saturday the 17th of March, and supporters should note that slightly earlier kick-off time is at 2:30 p.m. That brings us to the end of this episode of the Match Highlight Show from Lisburn Distillery TV.
Before we go, can we give you a quick mention for a couple of events that are happening at the club in the next couple of weeks?
First up, the Grosvenor White Supporters Club are holding an afternoon at the races in the social club this Saturday after our game versus Newington. The event is to help raise funds towards our Injured Players Fund, and everyone is invited to stay on after the game to support the event.
Then on Saturday the 24th of March, Lisburn Distillery are delighted to announce that in conjunction with our neighbours at Drumbo Park that we will be holding a very special Night at the Dogs fundraising event. Tickets for the event are available at a special discounted rate for Lisburn Distillery supporters of £20 per person, which will provide the purchaser with a superb 3-course meal plus tea and coffee in the restaurant at Drumbo Park, also a seat in the grandstand restaurant all evening with views off the track and table service facilities, along with a free copy of the race programme for the night. If you're interested in attending this, please message our Facebook page. Alternatively, drop us a line at the address which is now showing on your screen.
Thanks as ever for taking the time to watch today's show. Until the next time, I've been Meadhbh Brennan.
And I've been Colin Hopkins.
Come on, you Whites!